So guys, welcome to another vlog. And syempre, libreng kape na naman from the lobby. Syempre, ito yung mga gusto kong mga hotels natin because kapihan tayo. Because I think you will be definitely be needing a coffee when you're going to watch this video. So, if ever tinatamad ka, get yourself a cup of coffee, a matcha, or whatever juice that you might want because we will be talking about a topic that's very important and it will all revolve around why tracking your asset will be a game changer. Syempre, isipin mo to guys ha, if hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta, 'di ba? Or hindi mo alam saan napupunta yung pera mo, how will you know na, okay, umaakyat ka ba? Gumagalaw ka ba? Are you improving yourself? Or bumababa ka or you're not improving yourself? Let's be honest, di ba? Ganun talaga yun eh. Kaya, di ba, the thing is, I know that I already have a video previously about, tracking your assets, manually, mga ganon. But now, I want to break it down into, bakit siya nagiging secret sauce of financial freedom? Why it's the secret to really becoming better every single day. And that's the goal here. And syempre, I will give you 5 reasons. I will give you 5 tips. And I will be telling you guys na, I know some of you might be skeptical at first. But eto lang ang sasabihin ko sa'yo. Give it a try. Diba? Watch the video first, get yourself a cup of coffee, give it a try. I know that gusto ko na kayo pangunahan because parehas naman tayo mga impatience, diba? But give it a try first. It might not be as simple as it seems when I'm doing it right now, but give it a try. Bigyan mo muna siya ng chance. That's all I'm saying. And then, pag-usapan natin yan. You can comment it down below, chat with me para malaman natin, and then tell me kung may point ba yung sinabi ko. Okay, anyways, so yun muna siya, okay. So, we'll cut it into 3 different segments. The first one will all be about bakit importante mag-track or why tracking matters. The second point or second segment will be talking about the 5 benefits of tracking your assets. And the third segment or segment 3 will be how do we make it into a system or why it's important to make it into a monthly habit as well. So, without further ado, syempre, simulan na natin siya. First one is, why is asset tracking so important, diba? Think of yourself or think of asset tracking, guys, as parang financial GPS mo. Tipong siya yung gumagabay sa'yo. If ever, diba, hindi natin alam saan tayo pupunta, we always look into Waze. Titignan natin Google Maps because we don't want to drive blind, diba? We don't want to go into a blind direction. Or if ever we want to travel, diba? Bakit may mga maps tayo, may itinerary tayo? Kasi gusto nating may gabay. Now, the reason is, if yung mga yun nga, diba, buhay natin, road natin, yung mga travels natin, lahat yan may gabay, why don't we have one for our financial assets, diba? Bakit hindi natin siya tinitingnan? And that's the reason why it's so important that we have to track our assets because we want a direction, we want to know where we're heading. If we're moving fast, if we're moving slow, are we moving at the same rate that where we are and we want to improve ourselves? This is how we're going to make sure that alam natin na, ay, kaya pa natin to improve ourselves. Kaya pa natin na, okay, i-drive ang sarili natin or push sarili natin to move faster. And I'm telling you guys, ito yung sinasabi ko na give it a chance. I did not also like doing it. But when I started doing it, guys, sabi ko, oh my gosh, paminsan nakaka-addict talaga siya. And a lot of you have been sending comments to me na parang, oh nga, nakatulong siya. Maraming salamat. I'm so happy na nakakatulong siya. And that's why, di ba, don't worry, sa end of video na to, yes, may mga free templates you can use. Again, alam niyo naman ang personal advocacy ko, we do not sell these items. Kaya if nakita niyo binibenta yung mga templates na to, sumbungin niyo sa atin. Hay nako guys, gagawan natin ng action yon. Kasi nga, di ba, why sell these items? We give it out for free. Because guys, ito talaga yung way of us helping the community or me man lang, helping the community, helping the Philippines, helping the country as well. So, okay, ang dami kong sinabi. Hindi po naman ako tatakbo, huwag kayong mag-alala. But that's the reason why it's important to track it. Because you want to know where you are. And if I ask you right now the question, magkano yung total assets mo? Alam mo ba? If ikaw yung tipong tao na hindi mo alam yung figure, or alam mo pero tipong ang layo dun sa alam mo, then it's important that you do your tracking. Kasi if you ask me right now, alam ko kung magkano ang buong assets ko. So, that's important. That's the key item. If hindi mo siya masagot, you have to give this a chance. Yun lang talaga yung sinasabi ko. I'm begging you. Okay, now I'm gonna go with the 5 reasons or the 5 benefits of basically tracking your assets. And of course, alam niyo naman, my favorite kodigo, alam niyo naman, everywhere I go right now, alam mo yung laptop ko, dala ko na talaga siya. Dito ako nagtatrabaho eh. But it is what it is, diba? Kape muna tayo. The first one is definitely, guys, it's really having to know your net worth. Importante to know or having a clarity of your net worth. Net worth, because it's important that you have a big picture. When you track your asset, you have a bird's eye view or a macro view, as they call it, ng buong savings mo, investments mo, time deposit mo ba niyan, ang funds mo, insurances mo, mga physical assets mo, or even the debt. Diba? It's like holding a mirror to yourself. Diba? Very Tito Boy Abunda tayo dito na parang kung kaharap mo yung sarili mo, ano gusto mong sabihin? It's like looking at your mirror na talagang, magkano ba yung meron ako? Magkano yung total net worth ko? And it's so important. Huwag niyong titingnan na parang feeling mo masyado maliit ang net worth mo. Again, kanya-kanyang buhay yan. Don't see it and don't compare your net worth with other people. You can compare to serve as inspiration, but don't compare that it will make you feel bad. If sabihin mo, current net worth mo is only 100,000 pesos, guys, that's 100,000 pesos. Di ba? Isipin mo, pinaghirapan mo yung 100,000 pesos niya. Hindi mo ninakaw yan. Di ba? Hindi ka naman nag-ghost projects. That's your hard work. That's your asset. Ikaw naghirap for that. So you have to be proud of it. Then, if you see that you want to improve and you want to increase that net worth, then you're going to work hard to improve or to increase that net worth of yours, di ba? It serves as your driver. But that's the first part. Importante that you know that magkano ba yung net worth mo. Second, it's really better decision making. Diba? When you know the numbers on a macro view, alam mo kung magkano savings mo, alam mo magkano assets mo, magkano yung mga liquid assets, magkano yung physical assets, magkano yung time deposits mo, guys, then you don't need to guess. Hindi mo na hinuhulaan. Alamin mo at malalaman mo, should I invest more? Can I invest more? Ano ba yung cuts ng pera ko right now? Masyado ba akong marami when it comes to time deposits or savings account ko? Should I put some in my investments? Should I buy more stocks? Should I buy more funds? Malalaman mo siya, hindi ka na naguhula. Because if you don't know magkano yung asset mo, magkano yung pera mo, di ba minsan naguhula ka, ay, feeling ko pwede pa ako bumili, pero hindi mo talaga alam. Di ba? Or maybe sasabihin mo, ay, ang dami ko na palang funds, ang dami ko ng investments, kailangan meron naman ako liquid cash or liquid time deposit para mabilis ko mahugot yung pera. Di ba? Then, you know how to decide. Diba? It gives you more, it basically gives you better decision-making skills. Number 3, it's definitely spotting growth or even decline. Diba? Isipin mo, when you track your assets monthly, it shows you the trend. Are your investments growing? Diba? Kasi every month, meron kang snapshot na magkano na ba yung investments mo? Or, nagsishrink ba yung cash mo ng bonggang-bongga, yung mga savings account mo? Diba? You can catch it early because you see the trend every month. From January, February, March, makikita mo, ay, perfect. Ito yung goal ko. Gusto ko tumataas na yung investment ko. Pero pag minsan nakita mo yung cash mo, ay, masyadong bumababa. Saan kaya ako ngayon? Saan ako nagkakaproblema? Is it nag-overspend ka? Then you go back to your budgeting. Again, hinihiwalay ko ang budgeting mo with your asset tracking. Diba? Budget is your budget. Diba? That's saan mo napupunta yung bawat piso mo. But asset tracking is just tracking magkano ba yung meron kang physical assets, liquid assets, mga loans mo rin as well, or mga liabilities mo para malaman mo magkano yung net worth mo. Keep it different. I keep it on a separate files rin as well. Number 4, it's also your motivation and accountability. I love it. Because when you track it, you see your progress, even your small wins, di ba? It keeps you motivated. Kasi we are human, di ba? Gusto talaga natin, oh my gosh, nakikita ko yung mga pera ko, umaakyat, nakita ko yung investment ko nag-grow. Or if ever nag-slip naman yung mga assets mo, bumababa siya, hala, it's a wake-up call na, oy, kailangan ko mag-adjust. That's the important thing. I do it consistently monthly. And guys, I'm telling you na you have to do it at least, di ba? Consistently, maybe for 6 months para makita mo talaga yung rush mo. Wag mo gawin mo 1 month lang tapos biglang, ay, it's not working for me. It has to be consistent. You have to do it multiple times. Then you see the progress. Dun ka mamamotivate talaga. So you have to give it time. But I'm telling you, it's a big motivator talaga. And if ever, wala nagmo-motivate sa'yo or wala kang accountability buddy, ako yung magiging accountability buddy mo. Comment it down below. Sabihin mo, nag-start ka na and then I want to see your progress. Share it with me. Diba? I keep sharing these mga stories. I share these mga comments nyo because it makes me happy. This drives me to create more content. And I know, proof point to na kaya natin. Kaya ng bawat Pilipino. And sabi ko, I'm doing the right thing here. Medyo inaakyat ko yung bangko ko ngayon. Because sabi ko, this is the proof point that I have in my mind. Na sabi ko, kaya kasi natin. I think we just need to give the encouragement. We just need to give the free templates out there to make it easy for them. And then ako, syempre, I need to share my story. Kasi hindi pwede na kukwento ko sa inyo tapos hindi ko naman ginagawa. Hindi hypocrite yun, di ba? Cannot be yun. And of course, the benefit number 5 is preparedness for opportunity. Or parang ready ka for opportunities. For example, when a good opportunity or when a good investment deal comes in, paminsan parang, oh, ganda, may mga funds na bago, may mga stocks dito. Alam mo na, uy, kaya kong bilhin. Kaya ko kasi may asset pa ako na pwede kong i-allot. Diba? You don't need to guess and wala siya mga stress. Or for example, you want to reward yourself. Going back to budgeted ba siya? Diba? If you have a lot of maybe physical cash savings, di ba? Tapos parang, ay, feeling ko treat ko naman na sarili ko kasi nakita ko nag-grow naman lahat ng mga investment and mga assets ko. I can treat myself for this big trip that, I've always wanted to go. It's my dream. But paminsan, hindi ko masyado pina-prioritize when it comes to budgeting. And for me, guys, di ba, I don't want, and I'm not a promoter of magtipid ka na lang forever. No! I enjoy my life. I sometimes splurge on a business class ticket. I splurge on a nice hotel because that makes me happy, di ba? Yan yung valuable for me. Doon ako natutuwa. Life is for you to live. It's not for you to just be restricted all the time. I know that, yes, sometimes you do need to restrict your life. It's because you went astray doon sa budget mo. But when you budget your things, you're going to the way you want your financial journey to go. Sometimes, diba, you can go on that big trip, basta budgeted pa rin siya. Diba? It's, hindi tayo nangungutang for a travel. Yan yung parang one thing that I'm very against, na parang, mangutang ka para mag-travel, guys ha, please lang wag kayo gagawin niya, kukurutin kayo. But yun talaga siya. Diba? Those are the opportunities na parang such a good deal for a travel, tas meron ka naman pwede i-reallocate ng mga physical cash savings mo, diba? Na, o nga no, ang laki naman ng growth ng mga investment mo, bakit man you can't take on that trip? Or, may mga bagong offering yung bangko sa'yo na investment opportunity. Dapat sa legit. Then parang sabi mo, okay, no, I can buy more stocks. Perfect. Bumagsak, let's say, ang S&P 500, I want to buy more. Boom. Pasok ka because you have so much lying there na cash savings. Diba? Na nasa savings account mo lang. Perfect yun for more potential growth. Diba? Yun yung importante. And guys, this is not financial advice, but one thing that I want to say is, the younger you are, you can be riskier. Diba? You can put more of your assets to funds, stocks, the more riskier type. The more you go to your 40s, 50s, 60s, then you tone it down. Then when you go, syempre, the more mature ka na, 60, 70, 80, the more safer ka na, which is like your time deposits, treasury bills, diba? Lower yung returns niya, but more safe siya. With this asset tracking, to be honest, guys, dito ko na na-realize na masyado akong conservative. So I was looking at it and I was doing a review and I said na, I think I'm super overexposed with so much time deposit. It's because, for me, with the recent happening, syempre sa family ko, my mind is so conservative na parang gusto ko lahat safe because kailangan may panghuhugutan ako for medical expense. So, yun yung parang laging nasa utak ko. But when I keep on analyzing it, seeing it, especially now, I just finished doing it, so I'm still overexposed. I need to transition a lot of it to bigger growth assets, diba? For example, magfa-funds ba ako more? So that's why I'm doing it right now na medyo nag-reallocate ako, nag-reassign ako ng mga assets. It's because totoo naman na masyado ako naging conservative. And I'm relatively still young pa naman. And I think I can do it kasi buti na lang wala pa naman ako pamilya. Because syempre, the more you have your family, the more you have your monthly guaranteed expenses. So yung parang fixed cost mo, which is like, if ever you have kids, diba? Yung parang education, pagkain, groceries, then you have to tone the risk level down. Because you want to be sure na, okay, hindi mo wala yung pera mo or hindi masyadong mag-i-impact yung growth ng pera mo because of the market, diba? So, yun yung one tip ko talaga dyan. Okay, and this goes all to the monthly habit na parang why it is important to make it a monthly habit. You can call it your money day, diba? For example, ako meron ko investing day which is like every 15th. Or this one, asset tracking, you can do it every 1st of the month. And syempre, hindi lang siya about once tracking na parang isang beses mo na gagawin sa buong taon. Guys, no, it has to be consistent. It's like paying your bills, diba? It's also doing, let's say, your budget, doing your groceries. Diba, ginagawa mo siya eh. Isipin mo guys, diba, if kumakain ka nga sa labas with your friends, nakipagchikahan ka, then guys, ito yun. That's why sabi ko, always have your cup of coffee because ito yung ginagawa ko. I actually just posted one TikTok here na parang, sabi ko, this is your reminder to do it. And in fairness, a lot of you resonated with it. And super important nga that you do it. Sit down and do it. Paminsan mo, it just takes me less than an hour na lang. Dati syempre ang tagal. But you need to do it. Importante yan. And of course, I have the two tools for you here. Number one is definitely my old asset tracker, which is still na simple. It's simple, customizable. Ikaw bahala dyan. Just make a copy. It's via Google Sheets. And the other one will definitely be the new Kaskasan Buddies mobile app, which we have a new feature there, which is called KK Budget. So dito naman is your go-to tracker. If ever you want it all digital, wala pong problema. It's still very private because all the information is stored on your device. So when you do need to change device, you back it up, then just switch it to your new device. Guys, lahat po yan, wala kami in Kaskasan Buddies visibility on your assets, on your tracking, on your savings as well. And even when you create your account, di ba, naka-mask yan. Only email lang nakita natin or phone number. Credit cards nyo, hindi rin natin nakikita. Because that's the way we promote it. And again, it's free for iOS and Android. Libre po yan kasi sa supportan nyo. Okay, now, syempre, I'll just quickly go through it. I will be having a video screenshot here or a video record ko siya, guys, for you. So, here is it. I'll video record. And, ang kagandahan dito is, if you're going to see it, this is basically the asset sheet tracker. Guys, before we start, ang importante dito, if you have it, click on File, make a copy. Huwag kayong mag-request ng access, just make a copy. You don't need to request access because copy nyo. Hindi nyo pwede i-edit to kaagad because again, it's for everyone, di ba? So yes, free siya, and it will be divided into 3 different sheets. You have your liquid assets, hard assets, and liabilities. Basically, yung liquid assets mo, I just want to put it as liquid assets, pero just think of it as $. Basically, ito yung mga pwede mong mabenta right away para you want it to become cash right away. Diba? Basically, ganun siya. That's why it's liquid asset. Hard assets is like yung mga painting, sculpture, jewelries mo, which is, or properties, which takes more time for you to sell it or to become cash. That's why it's a hard asset. And of course, definitely, importante rin nandito yung mga loans mo. Kasi hindi mo pwede na wala kang loans. Sorry, bakit nakakainis naman. So, importante rin na meron kang liabilities and definitely your loans as well. Kasi you need to also track kung magkano ba yung mga utang mo or magkano yung liabilities mo. So, when you're going to compute your net asset or your total asset or net worth, it's definitely total assets minus your liabilities. That's your net worth. Okay. So, dito guys, sa liquid assets, napakadali lang naman ito, di ba? You can see here the type of asset that you have. So here, you can have your CASA. CASA, basically, it means checking account, savings account. So that's why we call it CASA. And then you have your time deposits, insurance, co-op, funds, stocks, crypto, or if ever you want to add, just simply add a different type of asset if ever you want to change it. Then you have your institution here. So sa institution na to, basically yung bank name yan, and then your account number. What I usually do with my account number, hindi ko buo nilalagay. I just put, let's say, the last 4 digit. But if you want to put the whole, pwede. And definitely currency, which is PHP or USD. Dalawa lang naman dito, but definitely can change it. It's just because usually we have PHP or USD. Mas madali siya. Okay? And then here, importante nilagay ko pa rin dito yung December 2025 because if ever you're watching it now, December 2025, go, do it. If ever you are starting on a different day, walang problema. If you're watching this maybe in July 2026, then start with July 2026. Just hide everything at the back. Walang problema. And if ever you want to add, walang problema. Just insert a column to the right and then make sure that you copy the date here and of course this column beside it as well. Kasi may mga formulas rin yan. Okay? So, for example, now, if you're going to look at it, ito, meron kang bank A, ito yung pera mo, and then you're going to just put in magkano yung money that you have as well here on top. So, dito, for example, may 25,000 ka, automatic, if you fill out niya yung 25,000. Then, bank B, let's say, ito, for example, papalitan ko siya, di ba? $2,000 na siya. And then, guys, kung nakita nyo dito, nag-automatic nag-change siya. Kasi may formula naman siya that converts it to Philippine peso. So, every time you're going to look at it on this top cell here, nakita mo na ina-add niya siya or sinasum niya na siya kung magkano yung total liquid asset mo. Ayun na yun sa taas niyan. Bongga, di ba? So guys, you can do it everything na parang for your co-op funds, time deposits mo, walang problema. For time deposits, you have more details, definitely. For example, institution mo, yung account number mo pa rin. May issue date kung kailan yon in-issue sa yung time deposit and kailan magmamature, ilan yung duration mo, for example, kung 30 days man yan, and then yung interest. So here, you can just put in the amount of magkano yung initial time deposit mo or you can just put kung magkano yung maturity niya na value as well. Ikaw bahala. Diba? Just track it on the way that you want to do it. So guys, just add it, and if you want to add more, just click on add dito sa baba. You can add more sheets here. Kakopy mo lang naman yan. Walang problema. So, that's your first, diba, the liquid asset. Sa hard assets naman, very similar pa rin naman siya, guys. But here, I have a lot, like, say, paintings, sculptures, property, jewelries, bags, diba? If you want to track your bags, go. If you want to track it. If you don't want to track it, ikaw bahala. Kanya-kanya naman yan. Some people see bags as an asset. Some people see bags not as an asset. kabahala. Okay? So do whatever you want, and then I do believe that paintings are an asset, so you can put it here. Sculpture is. So you have your title, the developer or the gallery, saan mo binili, the size, the year, and then the price as well. So just track it here, and then as always, dito sa taas, nandiyan yung total magkano man yung pera na yan or magkano yung total hard assets mo dyan. And then the last sheet, which is new from dati kasi wala to, which is your liabilities sheet. So here, for example, you have housing loan, kung magkano man yan, di ba? Loan company 1, di ba? And then account number mo is, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the currency mo is PHP. Loan amount mo, let's just say, is 5 million. Di ba? And then the term is maybe sabihin mong 60 months, 5 years, ganun. And then monthly amortization mo, let's just say it's, gusto ko nagko-compute ako dito, 12 times 5, 12 times 5, 60. So kung 5 million yan, divided by 60, 5 million ba to? Sabihin lang natin na 90,000 pesos siya a month. Ganyan siya, gusto ko, ay, nawala. So 90,000. Sorry guys, hindi pa siya naayos into a format that we want. Number, we want it to be Philippine pesos para maayos. Kasi baka sabihin nyo, hindi maganda yung template. Love you guys, but diba, syempre ayusin natin. Alam mo nyo talaga, in-add ko lang to. But yes, in-add ko siya because I know that importante na naman natin i-add siya. And then, give me a sec. Okay. So, there you go. And there you have it, diba? So, parang importante na nakalagay siya na ganyan. Okay, maayos na siya. So, for example, ayan yun siya. So, at least you know that magkano yung mga total amortization mo na parang, mali ito, 900,000. Okay naman ito, 90,000 lang siya. So, that's how much you know na parang, okay, magkano pa rin siya and magkano yung mga remaining balance mo. Sabihin mo, meron ka pang 4.5 M. So, perfect. Then, at least now you know, okay, may 4.5 M ka pa dyan na balance. And then, your liquid assets, so you can add, okay, magkano yung assets mo here, plus the hard assets here, then minus your liability. That's how you get to know na, okay, magkano pa yan. So, this one is very Excel or Google Sheet as you want to call it. Digital siya. Make sure that you put it and keep it private. And to be honest, this is one thing that I also shared to my brother. So, for my brother, sabi ko, JP, this is my total net worth and my assets. So if ever whatever happens to me, it's not really naman na parang gamitin mo yung pera ko. It's not about that. It's really more of alam mo kung magkano, alam mo kung saan yung mga institutions na meron ko. So it's like our little black book na parang, eto yung parang repository ng lahat na meron. So if ever may kailangan or if ever may mangyari, at least alam mo kung saan kukunin and alam mo kung saan huhugutin yung mga assets na to. Because sayang to, di ba? It's our money. It's my money, di ba? It's a family's money. So dapat alam mo yan just in case whatever happens. Okay. And of course, one more thing here as we end this, end ko naman siya. Now, if you're looking at something more digital naman, walang problema, we can also have it here. So, here is the pinakabago naman natin. Sabi ko, wag naman pinakabago. Sabi ko, for more digital, if you want a more digital way of doing things, we have our Kaskasan Buddies mobile app. So, sa Kaskasan Buddies mobile app natin, if you notice, meron na dito My Money. So, dito sa My Money na to, nandito na po, as we call it, the KK Budget. Sa KK Budget, here, you can definitely add your accounts here. So here, di ba, you can add your bank account, credit card, loan, investment, asset, or other. So, isipin mo, this is more of a digital way. If ever you're the type na gusto mo naka-app siya, then put it. You can add your own bank. So, let's just say whatever bank you want. Di ba? Let's just say, for this example, we're using Union Bank. Then, for example, this is my savings. And then, I want to have a balance, let's say, of 50,000 pesos. Diba? And guys, may calculator na siya dito. So if ever you want to compute, you can definitely compute. And then currency mo, marami tong currency versus the sheet ko. And then I'll just put save. Then pag na-save na siya, nakita ko, okay, magkano yung total assets ko. Meron ako dito. And then meron ako dati dito with a savings account pa. So you can track everything. Then, for example, you want to add as well, diba? Meron kang investment. Meron kang funds, diba? Then name dito is BPI funds. Sabihin natin kasi alam nyo meron ako BPI funds. Then, ang funds ko dito is, ito na yung value. Let's just say guys. And then dito, for example, is my US fund. Ano siya? feeder fund, tech feeder. Or pwede ko pa sabihin dito, or tech feeder, o diba? Tech feeder. Save. And then boom, nandiyan na rin yung mga investments ko. So you can see everything all in one picture here. And what I love about it here as well is definitely meron ka rin dito. Budgeting is also here if you want to add your budget. You can add your budget here, walang problema. Or if ever you don't want to add your budget, if you want to add your budget, pwede ka mag-add ng budget. If you ever did wala, then you can definitely add your transactions. And of course, here guys, you can also use it as your transactions monitoring. So, kung may income ka pumasok dito, pwede mo ilagay dito kung saan pupunta yung income mo. Diba? Diba? And then, magkano yung income mo. For example, bonus man siya, rental man siya, whatever salary man yan. Or expense. If expense yan, saan siya huhugot. And then, definitely, meron siyang categories here kung saan yung mga categories mo of your expenses. Or if ever nag-transfer ka ng pera, diba? Kung nag-transfer ka to other banks or to other friends, nandito rin, you can definitely track it as well. Walang problema dyan. And then, of course, you can have your budget here as well. And here, you also have your statistics. So, dito naman, magkano yung mga expenses mo, magkano rin yung mga income mo as well. You can definitely see a whole picture here as well. Kung mas mataas ba expense mo versus your income, guys, play around with it and it's all free. And definitely here, ang pinaka gusto ko naman dito is definitely you can see your total assets here. Kasi nga, dito, total assets ko, okay, magkano, and total liabilities ko kung magkano. So if ever, di ba, let's just say, meron kang loan dito, di ba? Account type, may loan ka. Let's just say, nag-loan ka sa, hindi mo alam na, let's just say nag-loan ka sa iba, you can definitely add a custom bank here. Predefined to, meaning ikaw bahala. Sabihin mo, loan company 1. O, di ba? Meron ng ganito, guys. So, hindi ka na limited to whatever you want to put lang. And then here, loan. Current balance, sabihin mo meron kang loan na ganyang money, and then save. And then dito makikita mo magkano yung liabilities mo. And then nakita mo yung assets mo, automatic. Diba? It gets computed. And one more thing, if you see here, may tab dito na savings goal, you can definitely put a goal here as well, na parang add goal. Pwede mo i-change yung goal na yan. Sabihin mo, gusto ko maging 1 million naman yung goal na yan. When you create that goal, definitely magiging updated na yung goal mo dyan. And when you look at that back, ayan na kung magkano ang goal mo. Nakikita mo may progress bar na, wala, you can achieve your higher assets or higher savings goal rin as well, or your personal goal as well. And last but not the least, guys, sa settings here, you can definitely export your data, or you can view save backups, import from clipboard, paste from backup as well. So if ever you want to save, just click on export your data. And then guys, definitely you can save it, save to files, or you can save it to, let's say, parang Telegram mo, para lang at least alam mo na create na yung backup niyan. So if you change your device, you can definitely restore those data as well. So you always have a snapshot of magkano yung money that you have, magkano yung total asset mo. So guys, yes, medyo mahaba na yung vlog na yan. I know, that's why sabi ko sa inyo, kumuha kayo ng kape kasi ang dami nating i-share sa inyo. But that's the challenge. That's my challenge to you. Make sure that you start tracking, diba? Start tracking after you watch this video. Use the template or download the Kaskasan Buddies mobile app. Definitely, guys. And then, of course, comment down below. Commit, diba? That you will do it every 30 days. Do it every once a month lang, I'm asking you. And your future self will really thank you. Then, syempre, guys, diba? If wala kang accountability buddy, ako magiging accountability buddy mo. Message me. Definitely, I will be more than happy to be your accountability buddy. And of course, if you find this video so helpful, guys, please like, please share, please subscribe. I think subscribing also, and please engage kasi yun yung talagang will help the algorithm reach it to other people, to more people as well. And if ever gusto mo, share to your barkada, share to your family, share to your kapatid. And don't forget, guys, follow me on my social media platforms as well if ever you want. Kasi nga, we always talk about travel hacks, financial hacks, and of course, diba, real talk, advocacy on financial wellness for everyone. Remember, na kung hindi mo siya itatrack, kung hindi mo siya sinusukat, guys, you will never know where you are. Hindi mo alam kung gaano ka nakalayo. So definitely, you have to measure. You have to set your goals, and definitely, let's grow together. And of course, let's win together. And guys, I'll see you on the next vlog. Bye, guys!